Hello everyone, the global disclosure day is nearly upon us, but before then a brief update on the Nazca mummies. There has been little to no new information regarding the finds for a while, but the last week or so brought new developments, so it may be a good moment to cover those. First, there is a report of an archaeological find in the area where the Nazca bodies were found. One person named Alberto, conducting research in the area, and his team have discovered a megalithic citadel inside an ancient pyramid overgrown with grass and vegetation. Without much details, and with the research still being reported as underway, Reddit researchers came to the rescue and found a potential candidate. The Cahuachi Pyramid complex near the Nazca River in Peru, located fairly close to the famous Nazca lines. What struck me in the article, a link to which can be found below, is the fact that the site was a temple complex used by the Nazca people, whose culture flourished between the 1st century BC and the 5th century AD. The Cahuachi site was struck by an earthquake followed by a flood during the period between 300 and 350 AD. This timeframe coincides with the carbon dating provided by Dr. Stephen Brown of Ohio State University for the small mummies a while ago, between 270 and 360 AD. Could it be that the site that the mummies are then related? The site is said to have been cared for by small unknown beings, according to the local beliefs. The site also includes find-like sculptures depicting tridactyl beings. Could this all be interrelated into a greater picture? Well, who knows. While we are waiting to see where these leads go, we also have reports on new DNA tests on the mummies. Martin Achirika, who has been a caretaker of some of the bodies, managed to order and carry out the DNA analysis at a currently undisclosed university in the USA. While no direct results have been presented, the data has been analyzed by a powerful computer there. The initial classification hinted at a possible Homo sapiens samples, but after a careful look, the genome apparently showed characteristics which cannot be classified as human. It would seem that some of those characteristics of human and non-human origins overlap in the material studied there. Another study was carried out on DNA obtained from the two mummies dubbed Maria and Vavita, this time by Dr. Konstantin Korotkov at the University of St. Petersburg in Russia. The first finding was that the samples were heavily contaminated by bacteria and modern material, but they did indeed contain approximately 30% of ancient DNA, and this material was sequenced for both mummies. In the case of Maria, a staggering 75% of the DNA sequenced could not be matched to any human genome, hinting at a significant genetic divergence from ourselves despite her quite human looks, obviously aside from the tridactyl hands and feet. In the case of Vavita, the result was not that much different, with just over 25% aligning to the DNA of human sequences. This mummy would thus also be genetically distinct from us. This led to a simple question: are both mummies related? The analysis showed that the mummies share only 49 genetic variants but show over 3,000 differences, which means they are not directly related, although they may still belong to the same species or a wider genetic clade. Another comparison included genetic pools of modern humans, and neither Maria nor Vavita showed similarities to any large modern populations, such as European, African, or Asian people. The results thus suggest that neither of the two bodies is a once living human being. Both mummies are of some other genetic origin, and their exact location in our phylogenetic tree of life, if any, requires further research. This could also help establish their more accurate genetic lineage and origins. And I wish there was more to say about the mummies at the moment, but the research continues, and obtaining the results and their analysis is a timely process. Especially that I doubt that the groups studying the Nazca finds have them as their main research focus. Nevertheless, stay tuned and I will keep you updated as soon as we learn something new. What do you think about these new discoveries? Do they indeed bring us one step closer to the mummies being bona fide non-human entities confirmed by science? Let me know in the comment section down below, especially if you have a scientific background aligning closer with the mummies and the studies on them than mine. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you again soon in another video.